So hello everyone, my name is Shaun. I lead creative excellence at Ipsos globally. We've just finished our fourth talk today on June the 19th, and it was all around audience and AI, the battle for creative effectiveness in short form video. And I'm joined today by Niek. Niek, can you introduce yourself to the audience, please?
Yes, my name is Niek Rooij. I'm responsible for the global Masterbrand Knorr with a K.
Awesome, Niek. So Niek, it's no surprise that you're here today. Just to fill everybody on in the background, is we've just concluded a meta-analysis that we did in short-form video across the short-form video platforms, so TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, looking at a big base of data. And one of the things we were talking about today is like, what are the ingredients? What are the key things that you can do to be more effective today? And one of the ads that really excelled and did well was your fast food remix ad for Knorr in the US, which is a wonderful example of just leveraging context. We say at Ipsos, context is King Kong. It's not just King, it's King Kong. And that campaign has been a brilliant one. You just want to speak a little bit about the success and how you got to that idea, which is fantastic.
Yes, gladly. So first of all, thank you very much for the award. We really appreciate it. So awards are always an indicator of consumer relevance, but now we've got the science to prove it. So thank you very much for that.
Love it.
But yeah, so how did the campaign come about? So as you probably know, that Knorr has been around for a long time. Actually, Knorr has been around for almost 187 years. Wow. And, you know, as with all brands, we need to make sure that we keep the brand relevant. And the key brief and the key mission that Knorr had in North America was to recruit a new generation of cooks. And in order to recruit a new generation of cooks, we needed to do two things. First of all, we needed to interest a new generation into cooking. Secondly, we had to stand out in the culture that they consume. And it was not surprising, of course, that we needed a way to connect with this audience in a different way. And that actually led us to the whole concept of a remix. And that led us to Ludacris as a collaborator and partner to work with. And together with our agency team and talented North America Knorr team, we set about to making something really special, I must say. And I think the key thing that we always had in mind was, let's build something that truly entertains. Let's build something that people want to give their time and attention and use that to tell a story. So that's how the campaign came about. And of course, in this, we've had some really good help from Ludacris as a collaborator and partner as well. So it was truly, I would say, a cultural and creative collaboration to get to a piece of entertainment that was well loved.
Yeah, and I can see, because I told you I have two teenage sons. They are 15 and 17. And, well, it's no surprise they like this kind of music. So a lot of rap music and that artist in particular. And, of course, they're starting to cook on their own as well. So I see them doing exactly those kind of chicken dishes. And they're really proud of how they can create, you know, these new sauces and et cetera. They even send us photographs sometimes into our family WhatsApp group. So I can see exactly why you did it. And it's so relevant and so authentic in a way. But then what you described is the mix of understanding the context, the media. So building the story for the media that the generation consumes. Because I know if you've got kids, you'll know they're scrolling. And it's 28, 30 seconds is what the media teams are telling us. You know, it's not the 5-second cliff anymore. It's that thumbs going really quickly. Brilliant way to stop them, to entertain them and give them something back. So I think it's fantastic. So thanks for that explanation. So what are we celebrating today with Misfits Hall of Fame? And this wonderful example is that the Misfits Hall of Fame concept comes from the book we wrote in 2022. Misfits means non-stereotypical, of course, crushing conformity, but not only non-stereotypical in a negative sense, actually in a positive sense, and our definition is adding value to the end audience, which you've just described really succinctly, I think beautifully. And this particular campaign got into the top 10% of all ads that we've tested in TikTok in the US. So it really is a phenomenal example of doing something really well. So congratulations really again.
Thank you so much. I must say, the thing that pleases me most is to hear that your kids are interested in cooking and really trying their hand at it and actually sharing about this, because that is just the most wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, and we're also quite pleased because we're sick and tired of providing for them. So, no, but it's really good to see how they have, it's a sense of achievement for them even. And so that's so cool. And I can see them even listening to rap music when we're not there and doing this exact thing. So it's on point, on point.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. So last question from me, Nick. What has been your highlight here at Cannes? It's Thursday, coming to an end, I guess. Maybe one more party night and tomorrow start to move back towards Rotterdam. What's a highlight for you? One key highlight of Cannes?
I should obviously say receiving this award. That has
That's
been
great.
the highlight of Cannes for me. Yes, and for many of the Knorr teams worldwide. It's so thank you for that acknowledgement. And I think, if I think about the highlights at Cannes, I think one campaign to me truly stood out, and I think we're hearing a lot about this, and it's picking up a lot of award, which is the Vaseline Verified campaign. And I think that is just a campaign to me that does it all. It is an amazing example of bringing in real consumer insight. It's bringing in the reality of everyday consumers, giving people a say in your brand. And I think, for me, it is an example of a way of marketing that actually puts all the principles that you've just mentioned at its heart.
Funny you should mention Vaseline, because my wife just bought a tub of Vaseline for my 15-year-old. And he's using it for his face and all sorts of things. I never thought I would see that, because I remember it from when I was younger. So on point again. They've done a really good job. Yeah, thank you very much, Nick, for joining me here on the beach. Have a great trip back to Rotterdam and enjoy tonight and the celebrations.
Thank you so much.